Hi, we are the team behind the first-person horror game Mute. We began by envisioning the project as a VR game and wanted the player to experience the tense atmosphere of psychological horror and truly immerse them into the world that we had designed. Our concept was to create a sound-based game that would encourage players to explore a new way of enjoying horror by stimulating their sense of hearing. Players will be put into a dark room and will have to navigate through the darkness by using their microphone to interact with the geometry. A light sphere will grow in reaction to the volume of the player's voice, allowing them to see their surroundings for a few seconds. The player will need to rely on the light sphere to avoid objects and distinguish between interactable and non-interactable objects. In the early stages of production, we spent a lot of time exploring and testing this concept, and eventually the first prototype was created. As time passed, we found that the workload might be a bit too heavy for the time we had left. So after discussing within the team, we decided to change our direction and plan for PC instead of VR. The game was redesigned and modified based on the feedback we had received from others, which was to make the room brighter. This in turn changed the way the game felt. However, the second prototype had lost the core feel of what we were trying to accomplish with the game. The voice mechanic became unnecessary and the game's engagement went down. This did not discourage us as we had found a breakthrough, and regardless of how much time we had left, we decided to change the whole game's feel again. After continuous adjustments and optimizations, the version of Mute as you see right now was created. Some might wonder why the title of the game is called Mute while the core mechanic is to speak. It is because the player must stay quiet since there is something in the dark listening to your every move. The player must restrain from speaking in order to avoid getting attacked, but also use the speech mechanic to traverse the world.